I'm astrologer and life coach Penny Dix. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to any new visitors to my YouTube channel. And I hope while you're here you will subscribe. Thank you so much. Now, I'm about to do one of my short heads up videos, and the subject for today, the 23rd of October, is about our lovely big outer boy Saturn with all those lovely rings, our planet of contraction, restriction, but rules, but stability and solidity and structure. And Saturn is going direct in Aquarius. So is this good or is it not good? Well, I think it's super good. And I'll tell you why I think it's really helpful for us. Because first of all, Saturn slows things down. Because Saturn is very much about timing. Now, because it's been retrograde, it's been going back over points and angles like this famous Saturn-Uranus square that you will have heard me and many other astrologers talking about. And that's been pretty challenging for us. But now that Saturn is going direct, so Uranus, interestingly, is still retrograde at 17 degrees, whereas Saturn is going direct at 18 degrees. So Saturn is actually moving now towards Uranus in that sense. So that just takes the sort of the pressure off the pressure cooker, so that situations should start to be able to be reasonably looked at and find ways to find solutions to difficulties or the unexpected twists and turns that we've had in the last kind of few months, and especially in the last few weeks, whether that's personally or whether that is as we've been seeing on the world stage. So what else is going on that is significant, that sets the tone for this Saturn direct? Well, I think that we are just going to feel a little bit of a kind of a sense of things speeding up a bit. Now, we have still got the Mars in Gemini squaring Neptune, and Mars is going direct at the end of the month. Sorry, Mars is going retrograde at the end of the month. And so that's going to be a little bit tricky. And we're going to have this Mars square Neptune energy going on for quite a bit. So what that means is that we have situations and communication where people perhaps don't give themselves enough time to really think through what they want to do or say. And we could say we've seen that a little bit in British politics of late, with the debacle of the UK government and the Prime Minister, who really needs to not be Prime Minister. But anyway, enough of that. What Saturn is going to do is actually see a little bit of constructive change coming in, and a timetable for how things can be kind of worked out in a way that will benefit all. And also, the other thing about today, the 23rd of October, is that we have what is known as the Venus star point, because Venus is conjunct the Sun at 29 degrees and 40 or so minutes. In some parts of the world, this has happened on the 22nd, but here in Europe and on British summertime, it's happening on the 23rd. And Saturn goes direct on the same day. Now, there's something about this Venus star point, which I have to say, I don't actually know a lot about. I'm kind of intuitively sensing what I feel its significance is, and I am going to do some research into the Venus star point, so I become a little bit more educated on the subject. But Libra, of course, is about balance and harmony. Venus rules Libra, so it's very comfortable in this sign. and it's conjunct the sun. I think this presages, especially with this Saturn direct, a kind of new, fresh start to relating in general. You know, there's been a lot of angst and attacks and kind of people criticizing each other on the world stage, you know, whether it's presidents criticizing other world leaders about what they do or don't do, and all the shenanigans that world leaders are kind of caught up in. And you might have had that on a personal level where he said, she said, they said, all kinds of kind of misinformation going around, which is kind of courtesy of that Mars square Neptune. Now, what I feel with this this Sun conjunct Venus in this Venus star point is it's giving us a fresh new start, but an underlined and emphasized fresh new start to relationships coinciding with this Saturn going direct is super energy. You know, Jupiter is at the earliest degrees at the moment of Aries and is about to slip back into Pisces. We're getting some much more soothing, gentle energies coming in, where people perhaps get in touch much more with their feelings and roll with that a little bit more in their dealings with people, so that people are not so accusatory, but actually take responsibility and become accountable for what they say and what they do. And I'm doing another heads up for Jupiter moving back into Pisces, and I'm going to do that, record that in a minute actually, and then it'll be up on the day that Jupiter goes back into Pisces. And so for now, I just want to say that this is really nice energy. You've also got Mercury, the planet of communication, also in Libra, coming up to conjunct that Sun and Venus, which is just adding to eloquent and gentle communication. And that's making a trine aspect to Saturn going direct. So this is opening up the channels of communication for constructive, helpful discussions, whether that's internationally or personally. So there we go. Thank you so much for joining me for this short heads up video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.